Good morning everyone, this is Craig the Computer Geek here with this week's Tech Tip Tuesday. What's a motherboard, I hear you ask? The motherboard is the main printed circuit board in your computer, where many of the computer's components plug into, including the RAM, CPU and disk drives. It also has the capability to plug in expansion cards such as graphics, sound or network cards, although most motherboards have this capability built in anyway. Some of the main manufacturers of motherboards include Gigabyte, ASRock and MSI. They come in many flavours, catering for Intel and AMD CPUs, different types of RAM including DDR3 and the new DDR4 standard, and up to 6 or even more SATA connectors for disk drives. You could think of the motherboard as the computer's nervous system, being the conduit which all of the components communicate with each other. This week's Ask Craig question comes from my daughter Tim Tim, and she wants to know, what is the difference between digital and analog? When we say digital, in computer terms we usually refer to a 0 or a 1, a precise quantity, an off or an on state. Analog refers to a representation of something, but it is not precise. This is where the word analogy comes from. For example, up until the 80s, we listened to music on a record player or cassette tape for those of us who are old enough to remember. These are analog systems. A needle picks up the sound off the vinyl disc as it spins, and that's what we hear. A magnetic reed head picks up the sound off the cassette tape. In both cases, sound was reproduced from the media to the reed device by physical contact. However, CDs, DVDs and Blu-rays use digital technology. They are burned with either hills or pits, which equate to ones or zeros, and the data is read by a laser beam that does not physically touch the disc. Digital copies are always exact copies but don't fully represent the nuance of sound that a high-quality analogue recording can. However, analogue recordings will deteriorate over time. Please send us a technology or computer-related question on our website www.craigthecomputergeek.com.au or hashtag CraigCompGeek in our Facebook page or on Twitter @CraigCompGeek, and we will select one for the next video. Take care and don't forget to subscribe.